In addition to the many special purpose widgets available in WordPress.com, there is a general use widget called the Text Widget. This widget lets you set any title and input a wide variety of content using plain text or HTML code. The Text Widget is actually really useful if you want to put in information into your sidebar, or if you have something that's written in HTML that you want to add on. It's really important, though, that you know that the Text Widget will not be able to run JavaScript. So a lot of these things you find on the internet, these widgets that you can add to your website, they are using JavaScript to generate content, and that just will not work on WordPress.com because JavaScript has been blocked altogether. But let's see how we can use the Text Widget for something that'll actually work. If I scroll down to the bottom here, I can find my Text Widget and I'll add it in. So what I'm going to do is at the very top of my blog, I'm going to add a little welcome note. So I'll say, welcome to Samoka News. And then below here, I can add in either straight text or even HTML. Now, like I said, you can use HTML here. So for example, I can make things bold by putting in the strong tag and then close the tag over here. Or I can italicize things by putting in the M tag. So I'll italicize this. And I can also do things like add images or other stylistic elements. If I want to, I can also add a second paragraph, just like I would in a text editor. Now, if I check this automatically add paragraphs box down here, this content will all be wrapped properly in paragraph tags when I save it. So I'll click Save, and we'll go back and reload the page. And then you see here that now we have that new text I added. It says, welcome to Samoka News, and here we have the text. It's regular text, and then this is italicized, and awesome is bolded, and we have a second paragraph. So it's very easy to use the Text Widget to add simple content. You can also go a step further and start adding things like links. For example, we can link directly to the contact page, or you can contact us by following this link and filling out the form. And then I'll put in an anchor tag here. So I'll say by following this link. So anchor href, which is the URL. And then I'll say, I'll go here and grab the URL. So I'll hover over contact us, right click, copy link address, and then I'll paste it in here. So there we have the link address. I'll give the link a title, and it is contact Samoka. And I'll close the tag, and then I'll wrap it where I want the link to end, /A, and end of the tag. I'll save this and reload the page. And you see now we even have a link inside our text widget. So if you know some basic HTML, or if you have an application that can help you write basic HTML, you can actually put some very interesting information into your sidebar using the text widget. And you don't have to restrict yourself to text only. Like I said, if you can do it in HTML, you can add it here. So you can add things like images or maybe even a video. But you have to remember you can't add JavaScript-based code. So for example, Google AdSense will not work inside WordPress.com. So you can't add an AdSense bar. This is something a lot of people want to do, and you really can't do it. WordPress has an alternative to AdSense, but AdSense, unfortunately, for WordPress.com users is off the table.